Andy, I need to tell you about a dream I had.
Ooh, yes, please.
Now, I woke up, this was Monday morning, 3 or 4 a.m., woke up in a haze, and I had the weirdest dream, and I thought, I need to type this out on my phone so I don't forget it.
Okay.
So it was in the moment,
Okay.
So fresh, because I knew I would forget. Had a dream that bench pressing about 165 with weights also on my nuts was going to bring glory back to the city of Grapevine. It breathed energy back into the city, and the town folk all couldn't wait. The weight rack was in the middle of the town, and there was a whole event built around the day. The mayor, who transformed Town Hall into also a bar for community reasons, had reservations, but then a rousing speech about what opportunity it would bring the town and how much better Grapevine was than Rockwall, parentheses, we called it Rock Bottom. Woke up before I could lift.
So did he give a rousing speech or was it in a rousing speech?
I gave the rousing speech.
Oh, so you gave a rousing speech that was arousing.
No, a rousing speech about how me benching 165 with weights on my nuts.
So that's a very
would inspire the town.
That is such a vague description. How many weights were on your nuts in this dream?
I don't know. I from what I can remember, it was like a 25-pound like disc. And I don't know how it works if I like bench and like thrust my hips too. Yeah. Try to lift it up.
You're benching and you're doing a cock push-up at the same time.
I have something like laying on top of it, and you see, while I bench, you see the thing on my lap just go up.
Oh my God. That's the stupidest fucking dream I ever heard.
Hello and welcome to AnA.
Oh my God.
Adam and Andy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Andy.
Adam and Andy. I had a really good one, and then I lost it.
That is essentially the story of the podcast. Really good one, then we lost it.
That is the podcast. We had a good one, and then we lost it.
Ooh.
Because we talked about poop.
We did. And I regret nothing from that episode.
Me neither. It was great.
That was a good episode.
Obviously, you're back.
I am.
It's not going to be as pleasant of a experience for me.
Hi.
Looking across and seeing you. But now you can see my mustache.
Yeah, and it is glorious.
Thank you. This is it. This is a funeral for a mustache.
Yeah. Boy, it's going to be weird next episode when
you're just
I've got the beard and you don't. I think that might be a first.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you can keep doing that, and then I'll start running on the beard train, and I might even outgrow you.
Well, yeah, you will within like 3 months.
Maybe.
Because your beard grows stupid fast.
Yeah. It's kind of a curse. It's kind of like being the Hulk.
It's kind of a weird comparison. With your red head hair and your red beard.
Kind of like being the Red Hulk.
Hey, the Red Hulk, okay.
There you go. Thunderbolt.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, how about that, comic book nerds?
Oh, that was aggressive.
Man, okay. It's hard to follow up that cold open, too.
It is. That was a really good cold open.
And Andy asked me after I shut off the cameras, did this really happen?
Yeah.
And I had to tell him, yeah, that really happened in my brain.
Volume up.
Oh, well, yeah, we didn't
I'm just
get there
saving
yet,
you.
But
yeah,
thank you. And then I don't know. I think we discussed the logistics of how it all works, but
yeah, but
what if
I've got nothing on it, man.
What if it spawned a movie? What if
who would play you like?
It could be Sylvester Stallone.
I was thinking The Mountain,
but only because of Over the Top. So it's kind of like Over the Top, where he does the arm wrestling, but instead it's benching and cock ups.
I'm thinking The Mountain.
I mean, sure.
But for some reason, for him, it's like a big ordeal to bench press 165 pounds.
He could just do that with like 2 fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that man curls 165 pounds.
Probably does. I mean, he holds records for things. So.
Yeah, like he broke that Viking record that was, 2,000 years old?
I'm not aware of this one. Is this breaking booze?
Yeah. Yeah, this happened a couple years ago, though, where he took a log and it was something like 4,000 or 5,000 pounds, and he walked it something like 16 feet, and it broke a Viking record.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the video is absurd.
Do you think that they'll change his name from Half Thor to Full Thor?
Oh, they should. They absolutely should.
Take that, comic book nerds!
It's more like Grecian mythology than,
I know,
than
but
comic nerds.
But he was in Game of Thrones, and his name is also Thor.
But what does Game of Thrones have to do with comic books?
Nerd culture.
Well, okay, I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll accept that. You're not wrong there.
And with that, it is time.
No house cleaning this week?
Man, I don't think so. Well, I'll say this, because I want to just shit on someone.
Oh God, okay.
I mean, we won't say a name. I got a message on Reddit.
Ooh, you haven't sent me this.
What?
If someone sent you something on Reddit.
No. I'll explain.
Oh, okay.
Someone just reached out, and they said, "Hey, are you a podcast host? I see you have made comments." And then they just put a link below that. And I didn't click it. I was like, maybe they're looking for something here.
Yeah.
So I responded, yes, I am. Why do you ask? And I restructured the sentence too, or the response, because I initially wanted it to be like, yes, it's a question mark, and that be it. So I can kind of be like condescending.
Yeah.
No, they responded, and they are, I guess, sending out business requests to be like a podcast producer of sorts. I don't know, waste of fucking space. And I thought saying their name would give them free publicity, but no, I'm going to say that they are out there in the ether and I hate them. I thought that would be better.
Those are strong words.
Yeah.
Why? He just wants to be a producer, man.
Okay, now I got to read it.
Yeah.
Now I have to read it.
From the way you describe it just sounds like you're being like a bitter old man about this whole thing.
I mean, I am an old man of sorts, right? I have an old soul.
I guess.
Great. What's the name? This is him responding after I say, why do you ask? Do you repurpose your episodes? You invest in creating great podcast content, but are you using it all in the right places? With the services of provides, there's no need to worry again. We take care of everything, from transcriptions to solid notes, audiograms, even blog posts. So whether you're looking for a new way to attract more downloads or you're just curious about podcasting for your brand, you have come to the right place. No more worrying about repurposing your podcast episode. I don't know about why would you repurpose an episode?
Yeah,
you release
this guy.
it and you're
you don't have to finish the comment. Fuck this guy.
Well, I should say though, let us take care of that for you. Choose our one of service for just $87 to get a feel of what we can offer.
Yeah, that's. I
get
imagine
a feel, $87 to get a feel.
I imagine he meant a one-off, not one of. Like pay him $87 for one episode.
Yeah,
I know. Then to blast it into the ethos.
And you're doing that every week.
Dude,
they are cashing in if they. But imagine it too. So the podcasting subreddit has, over 50,000 users.
Yeah. Someone's gonna fall for that.
Someone's gonna fall for it. And it sucks because the obviously we might even be considered a part of the podcast.
You should go ahead and report that guy.
I should.
Yeah.
I couldn't even open up his name. I tried to open up his name whenever I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After this episode, just go in and report the guy for spam.
I should.
Yeah. So he DM'd you that?
Yeah. And I haven't even commented in a couple weeks. Or no, I've commented recently. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't like it. That's fishy.
Fishy. PHISH.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah. I don't like that. I like the joke. I don't like that guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And with that, it is time for your evening booze.
I don't know why I whispered that. It just felt right at that time. I just wanted to.
Will anyone pick it up? I don't know.
Yeah, they will.
We'll see. Oh no. Okay, so I've said it before. Okay.
Okay.
I do my research weeks ahead of time,
Yes.
and I've compiled stuff for episodes and such. Considering our last episode, this is kind of either a missed opportunity to put it on that one, or we're just continuing the trend.
Oh, okay. I like where this is heading. Go ahead.
King George II of Britain died from his heart bursting from exerting too much pressure while pooping.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Like, dude, he went out like Elvis.
He did, kind of. Elvis is an interesting case, but yeah. Yes.
The man pooped himself to death.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What are you eating as a king?
Nothing good.
You know. Don't you think you have butlers that can like get take a clothes hanger and undo it?
I don't think there were
Get
clothes
in there
hangers.
and pull it out.
I don't think there were clothes hangers back in that day.
Oh, what time period is King George II?
King George II, what? That probably would have been like the 1500s?
King George II is 1683 to 1760.
Oh, well, I was, a century off.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so no
clothes hangers.
Maybe a golf club.
Was golf around back then either?
Yeah, it's old. It's like 400 years old.
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm a golf guy. It's true. It's St. Andrews is old. It's very old.
I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take your word for that. I think really like the best way that a butler could have handled it at that time was to just like.
I don't know. Do they just walk into the
take a finger and just
try to get it out?
Just try to like scoop it.
I'm trying, sir. It's not coming out. And he's like, try harder.
Maybe that's why his heart exploded.
Because he was so angry at his butler that he died.
Yeah, maybe that's why his heart exploded. And then the butler just
took
blamed
his crown
it.
And then put it on. He's like, I'm king.
Hey, why does he sound like Mr. Bean?
Because this is like a Blackadder episode, basically.
I am king.
I am king now. Maurice, look at me.
Yeah, maybe the butler just staged him to look like he died on the pooper.
And put a bunch of shit like in his butt to make it seem like he was, dying that way.
Hey, back in the day, I feel like nothing was off limits.
That's why he's the butler.
Oh, shit. That was really good, actually. That was really good. Holy shit.
We just found the origin of the word butler.
Yeah, of the word butler.
Because King George II, he had such large poops that he had staff to help him clean out his colon.
I can't imagine what he had to have eaten to cause such a blockage.
It's not like you have, because like today it's like processed foods, right? Processed foods in your body, and they don't process well enough or whatever, so it all like packs up.
Yeah.
So it's like eating like a lot of cheese.
Well, yeah, back then, it would have been a lot of cheese, a lot of wine, a lot of, I don't know, just like turkey and shit.
But you get the drunk poops, they come out like a hot river.
I've never heard heard it described like that, it just comes out like a hot river. Holy shit. Oh my God. I can't even follow that up.
I call one of my cheeks Texas and the other one Oklahoma. And when I shit, it's called the Red River Rivalry.
God. God bless it.
That's a sports joke, comic book nerds.
See, that one makes sense. They wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that made my cheeks hurt. My face cheeks.
Yeah.
My face cheeks.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was good.
I mean, there's nowhere we can go now.
No.
King George died from pooping.
Yeah,
That's it.
he didn't have the hot river.
Yeah, it's a shitty way to go.
It really is a shitty way to go. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now on to my story. And my story is going to take a drastically different turn than what you just said.
It's out of the piss hole.
No, it involves the piss hole, though.
No way!
Couple seeks sex change for cat. Same-sex couple, Amanda and Amanda Johnson, claim their 7-year-old male cat, Wolfgang.
A whole lot of layers here.
Yes. They claim that their 7-year-old male cat, Wolfgang, is actually a female and want to help their pet realize its true gender. Male cats tend to be more aggressive, but Wolfgang is not, Amanda Johnson said. Male cats tend to want to hurt more or want to hunt more. Wolfgang does not. Male cats tend to be territorial. Wolfgang is a giant teddy bear that runs from all conflict. But the Johnsons say they have the smoking gun that proves they're right.
Oh, okay. This is what I'm waiting for. Yeah.
When we put Wolfgang in male cat clothes, he gets very angry and wants them off. When we dress him in a dress, he purrs with feminine delight. I like this. He never wants to take the dress or panties off. It's clear as a bell that Wolfgang is a woman cat, not a man cat. I'm just going to read the next one, and then the rest of the story just goes on. They sound absolutely absurd. The Johnsons believe since society already accepts human beings for having gender identity confusion, why wouldn't society accept animals suffering from the same affliction?
Well, okay, so there's a serious response to this, and that's that community doesn't take well to people telling them what they should be. So in this case, when a couple is telling a cat what it should be.
But they're part of that community.
Does that give them a pass?
I don't know. I'm not part of the community. I don't know anyone in the community. I couldn't tell you.
Really? You don't know any people in the LGBTQ plus community?
Not that I talk to anymore. You know, when I have coworkers that are, I talk to them, but
yeah,
I don't talk to anyone in the community anymore. And it's not like
wait.
It's not a thing where I actively avoid them.
So you'd like ask them, you'd be like, hey, can
I get your thoughts on something real quick?
I got a question for you. Since you are gay,
since you are, since you're gay, would you just immediately push past it?
Just you're not like that doesn't define you. It's not how I see you. I mean, I accept you. Okay. Anyway, would you let a cat change genders?
But it's not even would you let the cat change genders? Would you
force it on the cat?
That cat's gender because he enjoys wearing feline panties. That might have been something you missed when I was reading through this. Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and reread that very lovely tidbit. He never wants to take the dress or panties off. It's clear as a bell that Wolfgang is a woman cat, not a man cat.
No, No.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously, so we've constructed this ideology around what clothes mean, right? Cats don't fucking understand that. He might just be most comfortable in that because he lets his shit dangle out.
Well, it's also probably a lot softer than
giving a
male
cat some
cat
kind of
clothes.
like denim and a flannel.
I can't get Winter to wear like a bow tie to save my life.
Yeah, there's nothing reasonable for a cat to be wearing a bow tie other than you saying he's proper.
Yeah, and you know what? It's cute as fuck whenever he wears that bow tie. I got him a bow tie years ago.
Yeah,
it was like $5, and it had like a little collar that went on, and it was a proper little bow tie, like the
like a butler,
like the 11th Doctor of Doctor Who, Matt Smith.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was
Heartthrob Matt Smith.
It was a.
You're welcome, nerds.
It was a delightful. That's why I threw that in there. It was a delightful little bow tie, and but it was one of those ones that would like pop off if any pressure was put on there. Yeah. I got one blurry picture, and then he spent the next hour destroying it.
He seems like an agent of chaos.
Oh, he absolutely is. Yeah. Except for when it comes to the nighttime, where
Nightman,
where he's the fighter of the day man, but he also just cuddles like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah, but during the day, he's an absolute son of a bitch.
It's a real shame. What do you think he would think of this story?
He would, I don't know, probably throw up somewhere and then go about his day.
Okay.
Yeah, or he'd go into his litter box, shit for like the 10th time that day, and then leave.
What do you think Garfield thinks of this story? How do you think people would react if they said, no, Garfield's a girl?
Dude, that's a really good question. But I mean, that would be like J.K. Rowling deciding that Hermione's black, or that Albus Dumbledore was gay the whole time.
But it's kind of like, so like this couple, they were going through the list of
Amanda and Amanda Johnson.
Which is another point I wanted to come back to. Yes. It's like, how often does that happen? But
probably not very often.
Yeah. And if they get married, because I think you said, are they married or no? Because then they would both be.
It just says same-sex couple.
Okay, because if they're married,
so if they get married, it's Amanda Johnson.
Amanda Johnson. Yeah. It sounded like they went through the list of male cat traits. And they said, does our cat line up with this? So you could take Garfield, you say female cat traits, or like pigeonhole it. This is almost like a, what's that theory? Or confirmation bias.
Yes.
You go looking for your answers. You go, he likes eating a lot of lasagna. Pregnant cats eat a lot.
See, in my experience with cats, it's the opposite. Female cats are just bitches.
Like female dogs.
Yes, like female dogs. And male cats are much more cuddly. But female cats are the ones that will just destroy everything because they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agents of chaos.
Absolutely. But I thought you would get a kick out of that story.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
And the picture of Wolfgang is just... It's just adorable. He's a Russian blue.
Oh, you angle it this way.
Well, they're not going to see it, so we'll clip it and
they might
and upload it. Whenever this is posted, we'll upload a picture of Wolfgang because he's absolutely precious and is driving Miss Daisy hat.
I just feel bad that he has to be subjected in this way. Do you think that they would go as far to like do like a reassignment surgery?
I think that's what the story is all about.
Oh God!
Is that they want to take his male parts and make them female parts? Yes. They have attempted to persuade surgeons who specialize in sexual reassignment surgery, but no one will.
That's another thing, too. Has the sexual reassignment surgery ever happened on an animal?
That's not something I'm going to look up on my work laptop. That's absolutely not something. I don't want to look that up on my personal phone. I've looked up weird shit on my personal phone.
Yeah. We'll put that out to the suds.
Yeah, suds, look that up for us. And then comment back if there's ever been a successful sexual reassignment surgery done on an animal of any kind.
Could there be like, because there are those animals that are asexual. We talked about one of those worms that they stab, and then what it is whichever one loses, I guess, is now the female and bears the children. Do you
Yes.
think like someone sees this animal, they see what gender they now become, and then they're disappointed that they became that?
I could do it. Or they're like, I could do that to a cat. I could do this to any animal.
Oh my God.
Now on to your next story.
I just feel yucky.
And sir, let me give you a tease ahead. If that story made you feel yucky, my last one's definitely going to make you feel yucky.
Oh man. Well, I should say it didn't make me feel yucky for any trans reasons. It just made me feel yucky because of the will being imposed on a defenseless animal.
Yeah. And here I am smiling about it because it's just so absurd.
Again, so now I'm kind of like downloading on
Thank you for catching that.
some stuff that I put up later. Here we go. Grover Cleveland, whom I'm assuming didn't he get stuck in a bathtub, or is that Taft? It might be Taft.
I don't know, man.
Placed his first illegitimate child into an orphanage and had the baby's mother committed to an insane asylum in order to cover up the scandal.
Oh, this isn't a very funny story.
No.
And that could be considered in case you missed it news.
Oh, we bring Piper in for the sad stuff.
Yeah, we only bring her in for that. God.
All right, that's it. Now time for more yuck yucks.
I mean, there's really like nothing we could go in a direction for this one.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. No. I'm not giving up yet. Because this was the first season of the Cleveland show.
At first, I thought that's who you were talking about, was something from the Cleveland show. Because isn't that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleveland, yeah.
That's why I thought you were talking about the Cleveland show. And then you brought up Howard Taft. I'm like, oh, okay, no.
What if some newspaper, obviously they said the scandal got covered up, but what if some newspaper in the time, and I'm guessing this is at the turn of the century, right? I'm pretty sure that's whenever he was president. He was president twice too, I think.
Couldn't tell
13th
you.
and 15th. Or no, 20, I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
And they wrote, their headline was, "Welcome to the Cleveland Show."
Okay. Is there more to that?
That's it.
It's just a sad story.
Yeah,
you couldn't have found another story outside of that?
Yeah, that's why whenever I looked at it and I was like, oh, why did I put this in?
Yeah,
here?
couldn't you just skip that
This
one
is
and gone to
sad.
the next one?
This is very sad.
Your second story is a fucking real bummer tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can replace it. I have
No.
future stuff.
No.
Oh, this is in the lore now. This
No,
is it.
yeah.
You don't even want to attempt to try and turn this into something.
How are we going to turn something comical into an ex-president of the United States of America committing a prostitute that he knocked up?
We never even said she was
Probably
a
a prostitute.
Yeah,
And then,
no. Now you're putting that light on it.
forcing his illegitimate son into an orphanage.
Okay, so at this point, welcome to the clinic. Here's how you craft comedy. Okay, let's talk about the subjects.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3. Grover Cleveland,
Yes.
fat fuck, illegitimate child.
Oh, that's definitely going to be caught on the mics outside.
That's okay. They can hear us constructing a joke. Okay, illegitimate child, not a fat fuck, because it's a baby.
I don't know. Our very first opener was "Why Are Some Babies Fat?"
Wait, like ever on the show?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, that was your very first thing. It was like, welcome to Adam and Andy. Why are some babies fat?
Because they're all illegitimate Grover Cleveland babies.
So, yeah, this
it.
baby could have been a fat fuck. We don't know.
That's true. And then you have the woman who's been subjected to an insane asylum.
Yes. Please
and thus,
construct the joke here.
And thus, the birth of the talented group Cypress Hill came about.
See, I thought you were going to go like the Aristocrats route.
Well, wait, how? I don't understand. Mine is Insane in the Membrane. I don't know what yours is.
You don't know what the Aristocrats are?
I know what the Aristocats are.
I'm not going to go into what that joke is about the Aristocrats. You should just look up a documentary called The Aristocrats. It's okay. So it's a joke that doesn't really have like a set start or middle, but it always ends with "We are the Aristocrats."
Yeah.
And it's always revolved around like a family that goes on stage and just does abhorrent shit.
Yeah.
Like incest, scatological stuff, like just insane things. But the whole joke of the story is it's shock humor. And the whole middle part, it's supposed to be like 15 minutes long of where you just go on just a rant, a tirade, coming up with the most disgusting shit you can think of. And then it ends with, you know, they all stand up and like wave their arms and go, and we are the Aristocrats. And one of the best ones in the documentary of all people, Bob Saget.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Fun.
Bob Saget tells one of the best ones.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
This story is actually the plot to the film.
After Earth.
No. Good Burger.
Why are you going to bring up Good Burger? Why are you going to sully the name of Good Burger? I had my first kiss to Good Burger.
Okay, buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go. Keenan and Kel
Yes.
are the mom.
Okay.
And the baby is the secret sauce. And the burger place across the street is Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland, big burger place, finds a way to get Keenan and Kel into the insane asylum because they worked and produced, baby, the secret sauce. And that was stealing on the business. So they can hide the scandalous new sauce to do Mondo Burger. I think that's what it was called.
Sir, I believe what you just did is called a metaphor
And then
not a joke.
And then was it George Clinton shows up and starts singing about funk.
That might be one of the worst segments we've done yet on this podcast. Now
We salvaged it for like a little bit, right?
Now let me try and bring this back up.
Yeah.
Man starts gas station fire trying to kill spider with a lighter.
Uh-oh.
In Centerline, Michigan, a man tried to kill a spider
Hey, Michigan man shows up all the time.
Well, yes, Michigan man tried to kill a spider at a gas station using a lighter, causing a dangerous fire. Using a lighter to kill the bug.
Wait, hold on, pause. When is there a not dangerous fire? Every fire has a potential of damage, right?
I don't know. What about a fireplace?
Houses have burned down because of fireplaces.
Using a lighter to kill the bug.
Hi, I'm Grover Cleveland. I'm here to bring down the podcast.
Yeah, that's usually my bit. What are you doing this week?
I don't know.
I've rubbed off on you too much.
No, you've just rubbed me off too much.
He started a blaze that quickly engulfed the gas pump. He somehow escaped a serious injury, and the gas station's damage was contained to one pump, which was destroyed. The incident was recorded at a Centerline gas station. Employee Susan Adams kept calm and hit the gas station automatic stop button and quickly called the Centerline Fire Department. The man grabbed a nearby extinguisher and put out the flames before firefighters arrived. Later, he admitted what he did, saying he spotted a spider on the gas tank, and because he's deathly afraid of the critters, he pulled out a lighter and set it on fire, which then set the car and the pump on fire. And the videos from the surveillance tape are just insane looking. because you can see the man freaking out when the fire busts out of his tank.
He goes, oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
And then
Shit, fuck.
as it starts engulfing the pump, and then you see him running away in the last frame. But because this man is deathly afraid of spiders, and I don't know if you ever went on like 4chan way back in the day. One of their like bits was if there's a spider, just nuke the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This man effectively tried to nuke the gas station.
Yeah. Or he basically did the whole mouse hunt,
What do you mean?
the movie Mouse Hunt.
Well, yeah, I know the movie Mouse Hunt, but
They destroyed the house trying to kill the mouse.
well, there's a lot more to it.
In short, that's what happens.
Well, I mean, that's a vast nutshell.
And we're gonna go to the scene of the incident, and the guy's gonna be like, "Oh fuck, I did a mouse hunt."
Sorry, guys, I did a mouse hunt, and everyone there was like, "Oh well, shit, you did a mouse hunt."
Technically, yes, you did.
No charges are going to be pressed on you, sir.
And then Andy's sitting here. He goes, "God damn it, Adam's right."
Damn Grover Cleveland. But I mean, what's the? I've got a story from my teenage years with my high school girlfriend who was also deathly afraid of spiders. Mm-hmm. She called me up one night at like 8:30. Her parents had gone out on a date. I think we were 15 or 6. We had to have been 16 or above at the time because I drove over to her place. I drove over to her place and I went over there to kill the spider, which in her defense was actually a brown recluse.
Yeah, pretty scary.
Yeah, it was actually
Legitimately scary.
Yes,
spider,
it was
yeah.
actually a brown recluse, and she was scared for her safety and her cat's safety because she had somehow gotten this spider into the bathroom and had like plugged the doors with towels and shit, and she had 3 cats. She didn't want the cats getting in there.
Yeah.
So I went in there. We ended up taping a shoe to the end of a broom. Mm-hmm. And then I killed the spider that way because it was in like the bathtub. And so I killed the spider that way. And then, of course, as soon as we had finished, her parents came home. And
Cut that part. As soon as we finished, her parents came home.
no, don't cut it right there. As soon as we had finished killing the spider, her parents come home. And her dad, bless his heart, the sweetest guy, was like, "Oh, hi, Andy. What are you doing here?"
Ah, okay, yeah. So it was one of those little moments. You're like, I was killing a spider.
And both the girlfriend at the time and I are trying to explain it, and both the parents are really incredulous. Like, okay, yeah, sure, there's a spider. Until we finally actually showed them the carcass of the spider in the bathtub, which was like that fucking big.
Yeah, show the suds. Show the suds.
It was about that big.
Yeah, that's big. Big as Grover Cleveland.
And they saw him like, oh, well, thanks for coming over and like protecting our daughter, but can you like get the fuck out now?
Yeah. You're overstaying your welcome.
Yeah, it was one of those. It couldn't have been.
And then you're sitting there, you're looking at him like, well, I mean, good thing the house is still standing. I heard a story where the guy burned down a place and he killed a spider.
Yeah, does someone get really defensive at them? It's like, yeah, well, you should be thanking me because I killed the spider and I didn't burn your house down.
Come on, you're welcome.
Yeah, where's the thanks? Huh? But do you have any like just absurd stories like that of you with spiders? I'm asking you at apparently, the fuck are you doing? What the fuck was that? What is going on right now? What was that?
You didn't hear?
Yeah, no, I heard it. It picked it up. I thought you were grabbing a beer or something.
No.
But instead, you decided to stand up and fart into the mic. What is happening this episode? What have you done to yourself?
It's been a long time since we've had a normal episode.
It was all week.
No. It's been 3 weeks.
Oh my God. You're You know what? No, that doesn't excuse what you just did into the mic right there.
Am I in podcast court?
You just subjected our suds to listen to your butthole
And they're the one they've
excrete
seen
sound.
it too. Yeah, they saw it.
I don't want you to show that. I want you to only use that camera looking at me, and then you hear that sound like, what the fuck are you doing?
They just see me getting off of the chair.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the best cut for that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Maybe you saw some unpleasant things. I'm not
God
sure.
damn you. I looked straight
At my butt.
And I looked straight where the brown hole would be. And I got to experience
At the
that.
brown recluse.
I got to look at your brown recluse make a very dangerous sound. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on? Get your shit together, man.
I just really like summer shandy.
God damn it.
So tell me more about.
No, we're going on to the next story. You shot the wheels off that one.
I shot a wheels off of one of your stories? Mm-hmm. I don't even remember what question you were going to ask me.
It doesn't even matter. I'm not even going to ask it anymore.
Because the way it worked is.
Oh my God, what is happening?
The way it worked was, in my mind, like I felt it coming. And I was like, we're doing this. And no matter what you said, even with your voice blasting into my ears, just, tunnel vision, I'm farting into the mic.
I don't know what that's like some Tom Green shit.
And he's Canadian.
I don't know what possessed
I should have countered with, no.
I don't know what possessed you to do that. That is forever on our podcast. I like this. Just move on to your next story. God damn it. Jesus Christ. We should have just skipped an episode this week.
No way! This is great. How did you skip
Make
this?
that the fucking TikTok.
I am gonna make it.
The
I know I'm
only
gonna-
TikTok.
Oh, that's
but
it.
it's just you getting up on the stool, farting, and then zooming out ends the TikTok. Then watch that break 1,000.
Oh my God, it might.
Hey, you could go hashtag Ted Cruz.
And well, that seems to work. But hashtag podcast LOL.
I thought we weren't gonna make any poop jokes, but there you go.
The first fucking story was about King George dying on the shitter.
Making a joke out of your pooper.
Oh, that's true. Sometimes you never really grow
We
up.
should name this episode Adam and Andy Grover Cleveland.
I was going to call it the Grover Cleveland Show.
Okay.
I thought that would have been creative.
That might get us struck down.
What? Why? Oh, you mean like copyright thing?
Yeah.
Like Seth MacFarlane's like, this isn't funny. I'm funny. They're not funny.
He's not really all that funny.
Boom.
All right, go ahead.
So what I was going to say is I read the headline of this one as well, and I thought, well, this is also kind of solemn.
You know what? Fuck it, go for it. It's one of those episodes. You're the solemn one. I'm the one trying to keep this shit together.
No. I'm the one that talked about Grover Cleveland being Mondo Burger and the Good Burger plot.
That was not keeping it together. That was a metaphor.
Of keeping it together.
Sure.
To keep it together, I should say, not of. Panda Express employees forced to strip in cult-like team building seminar. Lawsuit alleges.
What the fuck? You're just going to read the headline? You're not even going to go into the story on that one? Do you even have the story on that? Or are
I do.
you
I do, but I mostly just wanted to do that and then go through the story. A former employee of a Panda Express in Santa Clarita alleges she was required to strip down to her underwear and hug a partially clad coworker during a cult-like ritual at a 2019 trading seminar sponsored by the company as a prerequisite to promotion. The 23-year-old woman is suing Panda Restaurant Group for sexual battery, a hostile work environment, and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
I'm sorry, Suds. Also, what in the actual fuck was that manager thinking?
I don't know.
Did they honestly think they could get away with that?
Yeah, I know. They're just kind of like,
hey, strip down to where you're basically nude and like rub up on your coworker, and I'm just gonna be here for the whole thing in like black robes off in the back.
eyes wide shut.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be wearing a mask, wearing black robes. You're gonna be up there just like hugging up on that dude. Don't fucking look at me.
And it's just some Chad. Just like
just some basic Chad. He's got little man boobs, like a little bit of
a little belly,
a little bit of a nice tummy. And I imagine
hug him harder.
I imagine the woman has to be attractive. I would assume so. For him to want to go through this whole ordeal.
Yeah.
To set it up to where he can't even see her nude. He just sees her basically nude.
Because he knew if she got naked, he'd be breaking the law, basically.
He already broke the law.
For him, it's a gray area. He doesn't understand.
He's like,
he works at a Panda Express. He's just kind of like,
well,
is it Chinese food? Is it not?
It's
gray
absolutely
area.
not.
Gray
So
area.
that's a great point. He works in a gray area, so he thinks in a gray area.
Yeah, he's perfect for manager. That's what the corporate thought. He's like, they go, what is Dr. Pepper? Is it a soda, or is it a Coke, or is it a root beer? And he's like, I don't know.
What's Pepsi? And they're like, oh my God, that's.
Yeah. He's thinking outside the box now. We didn't even ask him about Pepsi.
That's
he's asking us questions.
What's RC Cola?
Wait, did we ask that as the hirers or the manager guy?
The manager guy.
I don't even know what RC Cola is.
Yeah, and that's why they hired him. And then when he got on the job,
like, Big Red soda, Big Red gum.
He's just sitting in his office, just writing stupid shit like that. He's like, all right, task 1 for the day: Big Red soda. 2,
Big Red.
Oh my God, Big Red gum. 3, make hot female employee strip.
No. You're going too far up. That's number 4. Number 3 is Big Red Dog.
Clifford. Oh my God. And then so after that, he's like, now
equals.
Yeah, so Big Red soda gum and Clifford equals must make a hot female employee rub up on another dude while I watch wearing a mask and black robes in the back of the room.
And he puts on some like Gregorian chants. It's just like, and he pulls out. He goes, "Okay, this is it." And he is holding a stuffed Clifford the Big Red Dog, and he pulls out his packet of Big Red, pulls it out, chews it, opens a bottle of Big Red. And sitting there watching. He's like, "It's not working."
See, I imagine as soon as he puts the Big Red in his mouth, he takes a swig of the Big Red soda, he just spits out that was fucking disgusting.
And he goes, "Oh wait, stop that! That's wrong. My equation's all off."
That gives him the clarity to like, wait, what you're doing is wrong. What I'm doing is wrong. Oh, you're hot. Here's my Clifford. Keep going.
Chad, what do you think?
Whatever, man.
Oh my God. We gotta name him. Is he just Panda Express manager? Is he Pem?
Let's just call him Panda Express.
Panda Express.
Yeah.
We need him to come back sometime in the future. Even though he's a terrible oh yeah.
He's Cratch Ogre.
His career as an artist failed. And he's like, I need a job.
He's Cratch Ogre, man.
He's Cratch Ogre.
Man, that was a light bulb right there.
And he's like, in his meeting, he's like, is Nickelback good band?
Or
Bad band.
bad band. Is Nicolas Cage a good actor or a bad actor?
Well, I seen him in The Wicker Man, but I saw him in Raising Arizona. Oh, fuck.
Exactly. And that's how Crat Joker got a job at Panda Express.
That's it. And how about that? We weave gold out of that.
We did weave gold. That was a lot better than Grover Cleveland. There was no gold to be
What if
woven.
What if he
out of
was
that one.
interviewed by Grover Cleveland? Grover Cleveland's an executive at Panda Express.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah, it would.
That would explain a lot.
That's why he tried to build so many railroads.
What in the fuck? I've been laughing so much.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, I was about to say I've been laughing so much I'm
All right,
sweating.
Beer.
Oh my God.
You need one?
Yeah. Okay, so I want you to catch all of this,
Okay.
and I don't want you to be distracted. And here we go. Now on to our final booze news of the night with Fresh Booze.
Hold on.
Now, this one is a fairly lengthy article.
Okay. Are you doing it in its entirety?
No, I'm going to jump around to some of the best parts because I had to read this like 4 times because I was just in such shock.
Okay.
And we are going to include the mugshot of this woman when
Yeah.
we post this episode.
Yeah, I haven't put anything up on the Instagram episode related in a while. So it'll be good to do that.
Now we have 2 pictures, one of Wolfgang and one of this crazy bitch. Now,
Wolfgang.
the cat.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Woman arrested after kidnapping man and forcing him to perform oral sex.
Do it again.
Why?
I need to reprocess that.
Oh, okay. Woman arrested
Okay.
after kidnapping man
Yes.
and forcing him to perform oral sex.
Okay, I'm on board. Yeah, got it.
So let me go ahead. Okay, so the man that she had kidnapped never came out and gave his name. He did not want to be associated with the story or the headlines
Too embarrassing.
in any way, shape, or form. And because she has denied all allegations, I will not give her name. But
Okay, so she hasn't been arrested. This is just a story.
this was from 6 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
So she is probably in jail right now. But apparently she managed to kidnap a bodybuilder at gunpoint. She then,
Really?
yes, now I'm going to read
It's just kind of like Fargo a little bit. You know, just it's just like
a little bit. And
Okay.
I'm going to read.
maybe Fargo season 5 is going to be this.
I'm going to read the next 3 paragraphs verbatim.
I won't stop you.
I will not change a word.
Okay.
The victim's hands and ankles were bound in a butt plug inserted into his rectum. He was then forced to perform oral sex on this woman for 4 hours at a time
Oh my God.
over the course of 7 days. Now, no, I'm glad that wasn't up. It gets worse.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Good. I'll save my time to do it.
Now, this is him talking.
Yeah.
She made me eat her, vagina and her anus, despite me begging and crying for her to not make me do it. But she had a .357 pointed at me and said she'd shoot me in the foot. At one point, not face, foot. At one point, she tried to make me penetrate her, but I couldn't get an erection, despite her giving me oral and putting a vacuum cleaner hose over my penis and turning it on.
But she messed up and she did the blowout.
Oh, you're not interrupting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She starved me too. Said she was the only thing I needed to eat. She let me drink Pepsi though. So I was never thirsty, although I hate Pepsi because it has extremely high sugar content and too many carbs. So after this...
In this case, I'm so worried about my macros, man.
Yeah, so at this point, after being kidnapped for over a week and being forced to eat this woman's vagina and anus for up to 4 hours a day for 7 days straight, he's still complaining about the fact that Pepsi has too many carbs.
Okay, no.
Yep.
No.
So the victim was able to shuffle out of the house after, he said, the woman passed out drinking several boxes of wine and taking Xanax.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Yeah, he said other than that final day, he never saw her sleep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Now I'm going to read her.
Yeah, we need both sides of the story,
side.
right? Yeah. Oh, no. Wait, this is what she said.
I like this. During it, yes.
Okay.
Now I'm going to read this verbatim.
Yeah.
After I says no to becoming a moron, he said when he saw me first open the door, it was love at first sight, and he wanted to lick my bang holes.
Bang holes?
Her bang holes. He wanted to lick her bang holes. I love big muscles.
Mouth included.
I love muscle men. So I invited him in and we started sexing. But I don't kidnap nobody. I'm just a weak woman. Guy's making excuses and blaming me because he don't want to get in trouble with his religion. This woman has been charged with kidnapping and sexual torture.
Yeah, I say that's about par for the course.
Now, to recap, this woman kidnapped a bodybuilder,
With a gun.
tied his ankles and feet together.
With anal plug. Butt plug.
Yeah, with the butt plug inside him.
Oh.
For some reason.
Yeah, sorry. I thought they bound his hands and legs with.
No.
Okay.
She forcibly inserted the butt plug. She then forced this man.
He's going to be too focused on his butt that I'll tie his arms and legs. He just won't know.
What the hell?
He's like, oh my God, what's happening with my butt?
He puts his arms back trying to grab it, and then she just like duct tapes his arms. Like, what was that?
Zip tie.
And she then proceeded to force this man to eat her bang holes.
If you don't, I'm going to shoot your foot.
Yes, only
And then
the
he
foot.
goes, man, that's really going to fuck up leg day. Shit.
Isn't that the only reason he wouldn't have taken the shot in the foot?
That seems to be the only reason, the only motivator for him. Because if he's like, I can't do this because it's going to ruin my regimen.
Yeah.
He lost a whole day working out. That's a big problem.
He lost a week of working out having to eat this
These
woman's...
characters are fucking crazy.
He lost a week of working out just to eat her bang holes.
He better hope she didn't eat any corn or else that's going to go against his starch count.
All right, so continuing on. After forcing this man to eat her bang holes, she then starved him for a week, only let him drink Pepsi.
It's surprising that she didn't just let him drink Bang Energy.
Ah, okay, that could have been good. Maybe that would have gotten him hard. But also, during the week, she tried to get him erect by putting a vacuum cleaner hose
Over
on
his stinko.
on his flaccid penis and turned it on.
This is going to work. But then she's like, wait. No. Okay, wait. Other side, pipe in, turn the air on. It'll inflate him. It's going to fill him up with air and it's going to work.
Do you think she put the butt plug in so that he wouldn't poop for a week? Oh. What if he dies like King Henry II?
King George II.
King George II.
I'm giving you a king's treatment.
I'm giving you a kingly death.
Yeah. And I'm the butler. Look at me.
Look at me. It's one of the most insane fucking stories
That is.
that I've come across since we've started this podcast.
Yeah. You're stumping me now.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not because of Grover fucking Cleveland.
No.
It's because the story just speaks for itself and the goddamn insanity.
Oh my God. But what do you think it was like? So, I mean, obviously, there's parts to torture that's always memorable, right? And it's
I
what
think that
feeds
was
into the
memorable
senses.
for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. But there's those things that feed into the senses. What do you think he would remember hearing? Was she playing music? Was she trying to, like, you know,
I don't even want
make
to.
a little bit romantic, play some Al Green? some Barry
I
White?
doubt it. You've seen the picture of her. She wasn't worried about romance.
No, I think that maybe she has a hard time coming across romance, and she just really wanted to have an opportunity to get
Her bang
Prince
holes.
Charming.
Her bang holes licked.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to use that on a daily basis from now on. I like this. Oh my God.
Oh no.
I don't know if there's ever been a more appropriate time for that drop.
I think of that phrase. It's like it's so creative.
It is.
I want to use it.
It is so crass. And I can't believe
Bang holes.
I've never thought of it before. And especially in like my high school years. That would have been some shit I would have been saying
Every
like,
day.
Every hour.
And your friends would be like, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be one of those things. Bang holes, man. Oh, Jesus.
I was too excited. I was already pouring it for a sip.
I don't even know where that went.
I got him.
So, yeah, that was the final story of the night, and I've got nothing else on that.
Do you think after you heard my story, she applied for a job at Panda Express?
If she had applied at Panda Express, that never would have happened. That man would not have been in the gray area. He would have seen the light.
Yeah. It would have gone from a gray area to a great area.
Maybe she wouldn't have had to kidnap someone.
Would she like do like a fake victim and be like, "Oh, help. My bang holes are trapped."
My bang holes are dry. Help. Help me. Help me moisten.
Oh!
I like this.
Oh, that wasn't even a drop. That was great. And he's like, wait a minute. It's not Big Red Gum or Big Red Soda or Big Red Dog. It's Big Red E for banging.
And that one went over my head. I got nothing on that.
Yeah, I know. That was a reach.
I'm sorry.
Dang it.
You should have just left that one alone.
I've soured past jokes. People won't look back on this episode fondly now.
Because of that one.
That one joke. That's it. This is where it falls apart.
No, that fell apart a long time
I don't know what
ago.
you're talking about.
It fell apart when he farted into the mic.
I forgot about that. Here's the thing. I don't know why I didn't just grab the mic and then put it down.
Yeah. I don't know
stood
like,
on the chair.
why you felt the desire to get up. You made a whole thing of it, too. Like, you stood up, you did the leg over the chair.
Yeah.
You then stood on the chair, looked back to make sure your butthole was right by the mic.
And I just let it go.
And then he let out the weakest little fart.
Yeah, it was not one of my staples.
No, the people that were walking by earlier, that's going to come in more clearly than that fart.
That's all it was.
God bless.
A little ribbit. No other way to end this. I think this is it.
Maybe Adam and Andy, a big wet fart. It should be the name of the episode.
Or Big Red.
I like that.
Yeah. Not the Grover Cleveland show.
No. Big Red fits for several ways with Clifford.
Yeah. Wait, several ways with Clifford?
What? Go ahead.
What are you talking about?
What?
Clifford.
Yeah. He's red, you know?
Several ways with Clifford.
Yeah, he's red, man. You know, it's like...
Are you talking about his dick?
I like this.
That one will never get like stale. That's always gonna have a great little home.
Well,
right here.
especially when used properly.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, exactly. I can't use it 10 times in an episode.
Oh, my face is gonna be sore tomorrow, man.
From all the laughing?
Yeah.
I hope our suds feel the same.
I have a feeling they will if they made it this far.
I mean, we went King George to this. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like this. It's like, okay, stories, Grover Cleveland.
Yeah. Starts here, Grover Cleveland, fart into the mic, and then back up.
Oh, yeah, you're including that. I
Oh,
forgot.
I'm going to include that.
I hope that gets like our most views and likes on TikTok. It might, I don't know.
God bless it.
Anyway,
That'll get the most views with like the 7 and 8 year olds.
that's who you 6-hawk.
Hey, do you want to see a grown man fart into a mic? somehow get your face looking back in the TikTok at the camera. Sound like fucking Waluigi.
Download me on Fortnite.
God, with that mic, or not the mic, but the mustache, you just look insane doing that.
I would. Well, I mean, Waluigi's cool. I could be like Dick Dastardly though, from Wacky Racers.
Oh shit, man! I haven't thought about Wacky Races in a long time.
My favorite episode of South Park is when they did the play on the Wacky Racers. No one I knew got it.
God, I used
But
to
they did
watch
for like
that.
20 minutes.
I used to watch that
hilarious.
religiously.
It's great. It's
Yeah.
great. Suds, please. Thank you for hanging out this long.
Yeah. If you did, thank you.
Yeah, you're a real trooper.
I can think of only 2 people who will make it this far, and it's not you or I.
And not your parents.
No, probably not.
No, not my mom.
No, definitely not her. And we know not Maddie.
No. Not my dad. He hasn't listened yet. Fun fact.
I think less of your dad. I'm gonna call him Small Cock Daddy.
That's not nice. It's Big Red.
I'll change. Does he have red hair?
Yeah, he does.
All right, then yeah, he is Big Red now.
Okay, that's yeah. There you go. A fitting nickname that was born out of a dick joke.
Yes.
Isn't that weird? Like and subscribe on YouTube. I'm so fucking frazzled, and I have this down to a T.
Yeah, you do.
I'm like, oh my god.
That's
okay.
what kind of episode this has been.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of it. Spotify and iTunes, Adam and Andy. We are number 1 on both. We should be.
Yes.
So go ahead, give us a subscription, give us a review on iTunes, 5 stars, please. And if not, don't leave. If it's not 5 stars, don't leave a review.
No, I was just gonna leave it this week because I don't want to say it every week. I want to surprise the suds.
Okay, because maybe you should say it this week.
You know what? I'm thinking. Yeah. If you listen this week and you don't think it was 5 stars,
You're not wrong. Is that what you're saying?
yeah. Now, I'm not going to tell them not to leave it. I'm just going to say, you're entitled to your opinion, man.
I mean, you can say whatever. This is like one of the hardest we've laughed episodes.
Oh, absolutely it
Yeah.
is. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you don't think it's 5 stars, you're just like entitled to your opinion, man. It's cool.
This is the moment where we dive into. Now we're a niche podcast. Of like such oddities.
Oh, God bless it.
Okay. Oh, hey, wait. Big news. If they made it this far, good. They have big news.
We should really start doing this in the beginning of the episode.
I know, and I missed it, and I forgot. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Gmail, technically as well. At Adam also Andy for all the ones with a handle. For the Gmail, it's Adam. Oh, it's Adam also Andy at gmail.com. Adam and Andy was taken. We'll just keep the trend alive.
I have a feeling it was about that webcomic.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they would listen to this?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, probably not.
Then the website, adam-andy.com. The lone differentiator, right? The dash.
Yeah.
adam-andy.com.
It's really hard having 3 different handles.
But, I mean, at this point is, we are Adam and Andy.
Yeah.
That is our product. That's our brand.
Yeah.
And our handles, the website's its own thing. You can say it's its own thing. It is. But all of the handles, all social media stuff is all Adam, also Andy.
Oh, and also, if you made it this far, let me tease ahead. I have been working on creative writing. I have actually started.
I didn't even know this.
No. I have written 2 pages so far of original story.
Wow.
And it has actually been really nice to flex those muscles again, because that was my bread and butter in high school and college.
Not going to say the joke.
No, don't.
Tell your friends, Suds, if you think that they would like this.
Hey, don't just tell your friends, tell your enemies. Actually, probably tell your enemies over your friends about this episode.
We're gonna get really popular in Russia because now we're gonna be the Big Red Podcast.
Just think of like the person you fucking hate most in your life. You probably haven't spoken to them for like 5 to 7 years.
And you go,
just send them this link. Don't say anything.
oh, okay. You know what I mean? Be like, hey, this is so funny.
No, don't say anything. Just send them the link.
How far is this person gonna make it in? Because their first story is gonna be, I had a dream where I was bench pressing and I had weights on my nuts.
Yeah.
And I was trying to.
Hey, maybe we can spark some friendships out of this. Maybe we can turn enemies into frenemies.
We rebuild bridges.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah. And with that, I'm Adam.
And I'm Andy. Sorry.